outside with your dog. So a lot of people have a big fenced-in yard. Some people don't, and that's okay. Some people are in apartments, and other people have no fences around their yard, and that's cool. For those people, you're probably taking your dog on a leash and walking them outside, right? But for those people who have a big yard or fenced-in area, and your dog can just go outside and roam around and go potty by themselves and come back in, my suggestion is from day one, from the first day that you get your dog, walk with them, go outside with them. And this is going to do a couple things. This is going to, number one, for me, it gives me like just a little bit of exercise, right? I mean, humans should go outside quite often, right? It's good for us. It's good for our body. It's good for our soul to go outside, to be in nature. So if you have a dog who's got to go outside at least maybe 4 or 5 to 6 to 7, 8 times a day, if you get a puppy, more often than not, then you don't want to just open that door and just let them go, right? Use that kind of encouragement of like, I'm just going to go step outside in nature, and I'm going to go with my dog out in nature, because it's going to allow your dog to not get into bad habits. Okay. When your dog goes outside, it's exciting. It's a very different atmosphere than when you're inside. You go outside, your dog goes outside, and it's like, yes, these smells, and everything smells good. Everything is different, and it's bright and beautiful, and there's bugs, and there's lizards, and there's floor snacks. There's things that there's pine cones, and there's things that I can pick up out of the ground, and there's grass and things I can roll in. And the more you just let your dog go outside and just explore by himself, especially as puppies, or like when you first bring a dog home, whether you rescue a dog or you, again, get a puppy or you get an older dog, when you go outside and you let them just go out by themselves, they're going to get into, they're going to make their own fun, right? They're going to find gross things to roll in. They're going to find sticks to chew on that maybe is not good for them to chew on. They're going to eat the plants. They're going to dig holes. They're going to just do a variety of things that dogs think are fun. And the other thing is they're going to go out there and they're just going to party in the yard, and they're going to forget to potty. So my suggestion is from day one, when you get a dog, go outside with them. That way you can redirect them if they are digging, right? You can encourage them to go potty. Whenever you move forward, if you just walk forward, dogs tend to follow. So if you're walking, dogs tend to follow. Wherever you walk, dogs usually follow, right? So when you move forward, it kicks in their automatic digestive system. So it's encouraging them to first focus on go potty and get in the habit of going potty immediately when they get outside, and then playing. You want to encourage your dog to go potty, focus, go potty, and then once you've pottied, once you got your potties out, then go enjoy the backyard, then go have fun. But it's really frustrating to have a dog who goes outside and takes 45 minutes to go potty. Sometimes you have to go somewhere. Sometimes it's 10 o'clock at night and you just want them to go potty and come back in, right? So to encourage this, my suggestion again is to walk with them. Go out in nature. Go get your human, get some vitamin D from that sun of going outside with your dog. Walk with them. Discourage them from doing the inappropriate things like the chasing the lizard, and that's not a big deal. Some dogs, it's okay, but my dogs, especially their assistance dogs in training, I don't want them in the habit of chasing the lizards. I don't want them in the habit of chasing bunnies. I don't want them eating the rabbit poop. I don't want them eating a mouthful of grass and then coming inside and puking it up on my floor, right? So when you're out with them, you can discourage certain things, and you can also bring treats with you when you're outside. So if they're over there eating rabbit turds, and you say, Fido, come here, and give them a little snack from your hand for coming over to you, then not only are they learning to be attentive to their human, but they're learning to ignore the food that's outside and get food from their human. They're learning to ignore the lizards. They're learning to, be redirected from environmental things. And again, you're encouraging them to go potty. So if you have a dog, from the very day one, put it in your head that you're going to go outside with your dog. And then once you have a routine, and once you know your dog, and you know your dog's not going to dig, not eat the gross stuff outside, not roll in the stuff outside, then give them a little more freedom, and maybe you don't have to go out with them so much. But if you have a puppy, a new dog, whether it's a puppy or a brand new dog that you're bringing into your home, and even if you have a big old fenced-in backyard, plan on going out with them. They don't necessarily always need to be on the leash. It is beneficial in the beginning, but just plan on going outside with them and in monitoring them, encouraging them to do the potty and the right thing, and discouraging them to do the gross roly-poly things. And again, you're going to have more of a bond with your dog. You have more fun with your dog. And then you as a human are just getting outside and just being outside and, for multiple times a day. My dogs give me that encouragement to go take a break from my computer, my office work, and my screen time, to go outside and just decompress and be in nature, even if it is 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So use your dog as your excuse to go outside multiple times a day. And then again, you'll have a more well-rounded dog, a better developed dog, a less frustrating dog, and you have an overall better relationship with your dog if you go outside with your best friend.